Hey guys, it's me, and it was really weird. So last night, obviously, I took a shower, and I put my hair up with just a regular, hairband, and I went to sleep like that. And my hair, I took it out, no joke, 5 minutes ago, and it turned out to be like this. And I'm like, that is so adorable. I need to show that in a YouTube video. So, I haven't even done my makeup today. So today, that's what I'll be doing. I'll just be doing an everyday makeup tutorial. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I do is I take my CoverGirl Fresh Complexion Concealer, and I just dot that over the blemishes. And I really don't have dark circles under my eyes. I don't mean to brag, but I really don't. So I don't put it under my eyes. I just dot it in these areas here, and then I put some there, and then 2 little lines on my cheeks, because I really, I don't mean to brag again, I don't really have bad acne problems. I have fairly good skin. I was just born with it, so, But, see the dots everywhere? So, yeah. And then I just take my fingers and I just blend that in. And make sure that when you're blending this in, that you do not have a line, because if you have a line, then you'll just look pretty much retarded with a foundation, not a foundation line, concealer line, on your face. So definitely make sure that you get it all blended in everywhere. So, yep. And then the next thing that I do is I take my CoverGirl Clean Normal Skin Pressed Powder, and I take a big fluffy brush like this one, and I just take it and I get some of the powder onto my brush, and it looks like that. And then I just dab that all over my face, kind of just rub it in just to set the concealer and everything. And a trick that I have learned, even though I don't have a cream blush right now, is that when you are using a cream blush, it's better to put it on before you put your powder on, because it just sets it a lot more nicely and stuff like that. And then the next thing that I do is I take my favorite palette for this month, which is the CoverGirl Eye Enhancers palette. This is in 117 Blaze Bliss. So yeah, and then I take a big fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I get some of that yellow onto that brush, and I just apply that to my entire lid. And this is just a very colorful spring look, and a lot of people are wearing it lately, not too dark of colors, but not too bright, pop out, stand out at you colors. So just apply that all over the lid evenly. And so that's you just gotta make sure that it has both sides even, because yellow is a very bright color and it shows up a lot. So yeah. And then I take an angled blender brush, and I get some of this light blue onto that, and I just apply that to the outer half of my eye, and then blend that through my crease into the inner corner of my eye. And I just do this just to make it look, and you can do this in I take 5 minutes every day to do this, and really it looks like I spent a lot of time on my eyeshadow, and I really didn't. It took me 5 minutes. So do that to both sides evenly, and then you are done with your eyeshadow for the day. And it just looks like you spent a lot of time when you really didn't at all. So, yeah, that's the eyeshadow look. Yeah. So then you can put your little palette away. And next thing that I do is I take my liquid liner. Mine is by NYC. It's just a regular liquid liner. This is in 870 Paralyzed Black, even though you can't really get a different black liner, so whatever. And then I just apply that to my top lash line, and I don't wing it out because I don't want a too severe look for school or whatever, because I don't want it to look too whoa, she wears way too much makeup. So all I do is I just apply that to my upper lash line. But if you want to wing it out, if you're going somewhere or something, then feel free to wing it out, you know, it's not a big deal if you do or you don't or whatever. And then, again, just apply it to this line. And if you're not comfortable with liquid liner, then just use like an eyeshadow liner, like a thin brush for your eyeshadow liner, or use one of the liners that or use one of the liners that like has just like the wand on this side of it, and you kind of just squeeze it. It's kind of like a liquid marker. So yeah. Okay. And you can like vary the thickness of it depending on whatever you like that. And then I don't really wear anything on my bottom lash line because I just don't think it looks very, like, if I did wear anything, I would take, and I'll put it on just for you guys, just to, you know. I would take my Wet n Wild pencil in brown, and I would just apply that, my purse, sorry guys. I would just apply that to my waterline into the middle of it, so just like, and that's like just kind of like makes the look a little bit more finished off. It just finishes the look off, and it definitely attracts more. Like, I have blue eyes, so the brown really complements it. And then, again, you would apply it to the other lash line. And just make sure that they're, like, into the same amount, because if they're, like, say this one's, like, farther in than this one, then it'll just look ridiculous, and you'll look like you have no idea what you're doing with your makeup. So definitely make sure that it is the same on each eye. The next thing that I would do is I would take my CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion Mascara, and I would apply that to my top lash. And this is what you do. You apply it to, like, this is a trick that I use for this mascara especially. I would apply it to the front of my lashes like I would normally do every morning. And then what I do is a trick to give the appearance of fake lashes, is I take the brush and I apply it to the back of my lashes. It's kind of weird, but I mean, it works, so. And lately, I've only been, the last week at school, I've only been wearing mascara to school, but that's because I had, like, all my state tests, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to see anybody, so why would I even, like, wear makeup? So, yeah. And then, I apply it to the bottom lash line as well. Okay. And then again, apply it to the other lash as well. Wow! There goes my mascara, you guys. Got it. So yeah, and then just apply it to this lash as well. And do the same trick just to make sure that it's the same length and volume as the other lash. Woo! Almost got it in my eye there. But, yeah, and just make sure that it is even, again, because if it is not, then it'll look ridiculous. So, yeah. Whoa. Okay, now those are the same, and then apply it to the bottom lash line. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys, I was having a little trouble there, but I got it down. So, it's the mascara, and then I would take my blush, which is the e.l.f. blush. This is in Pink Passion, and it's just this hot pink color, and I'm in love with this color lately, because it just gives me, like, the pretty rosy color that I've always wanted on my cheeks, that I've been jealous of other people having. So, yeah. And then just apply this to your cheekbones, and if you're not really sure where your cheekbones are, then you can smile and just apply it to, like, this area of your smile. Just make sure that it's evenly applied again, to make sure that everything stays and that stuff. And just apply it to both cheeks and just make it all pretty. Okay, so that's my blush routine. And then next I would take my favorite lipstick, and with this lipstick I don't apply lip gloss / lipstick. It's very glossy already, so I don't apply a lip gloss with this. This is the e.l.f. Luscious Liquid Lipstick. This is in Perfect Pink. It's just a pretty hot pinky kind of thing, and it's just a really pretty color, and it's a really good spring color because it's not too bright and it's not too light, so it just gives you the perfect, well, gives me the perfect color to my lips. So yeah. So yeah, it's a good color. And then you are done with your everyday makeup look. And to pair with this look, I would just, again, give whatever hair you want. Sometimes, normally I put like a little side ponytail or something, like when I go to school, or I straighten my hair or something, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and leave your video responses down below of your versions of this look, or you can go to my Facebook page, which will be linked in the down bar, and post pictures of your look. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. It didn't fall this time. Bye, you guys.